Good morning, all my cool cats and kittens. We are getting ready to start our journal for Wednesday. So before we get started, let's make sure that we are, if you're in the white group, that you're in the right spot. The white spot, that's pretty funny. So let's go ahead and get started. Today's journal is about yoga. So yoga is an exercise that you can do that stretches your muscles and strengthens it stretches you, it strengthens your muscles, and it makes you feel a lot better after you do it. So as we look here at these different yoga poses, we're going to answer for group. So what group would we put yoga into? So think about it. What kind of activity is yoga? What do you do when you're doing yoga? So think about that as you answer for green. All right, guys. So now we're going to move on to blue. And so blue is do. So what do we do during yoga? Or what does yoga do? So look at these crazy positions. Are these people standing up? Are they laying down? Are they in a different position? Think about that as to what you do when you are doing yoga. All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to I, and I is what does it look like? So we're going to answer 3 different questions for this, but these questions are going to be a little different. So let's take a look at this. 1, so what size is it? So do you get really long when you do yoga, or do you get really short when you do yoga? Go ahead and answer that question. All right, and then now we're going to answer, well, for this one, what speed is it? So when you're doing yoga, what speed do you go? Do you go really fast? Or is it really slow? And then our last one is, what does it sound like when you do yoga? So when they're doing yoga, is it really loud or is it quiet? Let's take a look at this. Do you think this is a loud activity or do you think it's a quiet activity? Go ahead and answer that question for I, and we will get started with wood in a second. All right, guys, so wood, and wood is what is it made of? So what is yoga made of? So if we look at these pictures here, we only see really one thing, and that's a person. So we know that a person could make up yoga, but what else could yoga be made out of? Think about that as you answer the question. All right, so pink is parts. So we need to think about what parts of yoga do we have? So is there a certain type of outfit that they're wearing to do the yoga? Is there something that they're sitting on or laying on? If we look here, there looks like there's something on the ground. It looks like there's something on the ground here that they are using. So those could be different parts of our yoga. So go ahead and answer that. All right, guys, now we're going to move on to white, and white is where. So where would we see or do yoga at? So looks like these people might be doing it inside somewhere. So where could you do it inside? And then look at here, we have a beautiful sunset or a sunrise going on in the background. So we know that she's doing it outside. So where could you do it outside? Where's somewhere around you maybe that you could do yoga? Think about that as you answer the question for white. Whoops. All right, last one is orange, and orange is what else? So what else do we know about yoga? So do you have to be in shape to do yoga? Is yoga done in a cold place or is it done in a hot place? Is yoga supposed to hurt? Do you use weights when you use yoga? Think about that as you guys answer for orange. And make sure you give your guys a big pat on the back this morning for getting all of your work done. We will catch up with you tomorrow for our next journal, and make sure you guys get all your work done today. Have a great day, people. Bye.